Live from the Midwest Property Management Studios in Lawrence, Kansas, it's In the Apartment with Eric Hastert. Guest starring James Peterson. And now, your host, Eric Hastert.
Hello, welcome to In the Apartment, a fantasy football show with your host, me, Eric Hastert, as always. It's going to be a good one today. We just had a great week of fantasy football, and I cannot wait to dive into this one. We had some tough matchups, we had some close matchups, and we also had some blowouts. But before we get started, let me introduce my sidekick, my partner in crime, the second man of the hour, James Peterson!
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on, man?
Let's do it.
How are you?
You're doing pretty good.
Good? God, we got a lot to talk about today. Let's start out with this Colin Kaepernick guy.
Yeah.
I mean, what is this guy? He's kneeling during the national anthems. Someone should let him know that women kneel when they get blowjobs. Let's take a look at this guy. What's with his afro? I mean, I'm confused here. Is he gonna throw me a pass or paint me a picture? I mean, you might as well go by Bob Ross out there.
Paint your whole picture.
Man. Did you hear about Trump?
No.
No? Didn't hear about him? Today he said that if he doesn't win the presidential candidacy, now get this, if he doesn't win the presidential candidacy, he is going to petition to take Goodell's job as commissioner as the NFL. Yeah. His plan is to turn the goal line into a wall. When you score a touchdown, it's just going to be a Rio Grande!
Like Mexicans.
Just like Mexico.
Oh, man.
He doesn't like them. The Patriots, you hear about the Patriots? They're in the news again. Yeah. They're under investigation. Apparently, now get this, apparently the ball boy, aka Tom Brady, he accidentally mixed a bottle of Belichick's Viagra in the ball bag. Now they're under investigation for hard balls. I tell you what.
First or soft, now they're hard.
Hard as a rock. And if these balls, if they don't deflate within 4 hours, they better call the equipment manager.
It's still the doctor.
I tell you what, those Patriots, they are bad.
They're bad
Well,
boys.
other than the news in the league, let's get into the Gentlemen's Club. Let's break down the games and see what happened here.
Let's do it.
Gentlemen's Club Weekly Breakdown.
Well, first up we had me, Eric Hastert, versus Alex Hackathorn. It was a pretty close one. It ended 104 to 94.5. It's pretty funny. Closing into the last game of the night, we had, I think I was up 14 is what it was, and he had Todd Gurley. Shoo-in for Alex. I was pretty scared, I'm not going to lie. Thought I was going to lose, but Todd Gurley grew a vagina and only put up 4.5 points. So, thank you, Alex. You suck. Gurley sucked. You also left Alex Smith on your bench, who put up 32.
Cheers.
Yep, he also left Theo Riddick down there with 22. Looking good, but not good enough. Second game of the week, Alex Ray, newcomer to the league, versus Mitcho Trimble. What a bitch. That one ended 155 to 86. Can you say blowout? Say blowout. Jesus. Yep, Luck was back with the Colts, tore it up for Mitch, put up some good points. He also had Spencer Ware.
Cheers.
Spencer Ware tearing it up. What will he do when Jamal Charles gets back, though?
That's a very good question.
Does he play both of them?
I think you play 4 of them.
I would if I could. Looking good, not good enough. A-Ray, welcome to the league. Next up, we had Caleb versus Dylan. Now, it was pretty close for a while, but once again, Caleb is saved by Antonio Brown, winning 146 to 103. Now, he also got a late touchdown with Fitzgerald, which put him up above, good points, but Caleb got lucky, we'll say that.
Yeah.
And about Dylan's team, there's not much to say. Not very good. Not looking good. Better luck next year. Next up, we have Simon versus Dustin. We have last year's champ versus the previous year. No, I don't know if I have that right. Previous year's champ. Maybe, maybe not. Anyways, Dustin lost. Dustin lost.
Really?
He put up 82 points. That's it. Lowest in the league. Last year's champ losing his first game. That hasn't happened since 2012 when Alex Hackathorn lost his first game. That is sad. Now, who knew Blake Bortles on his bench would put up more points than Tyrod Taylor? Dustin definitely didn't. Simon won with basically 4 players. Wasn't really a competition. Dustin, your team looks scarce. I wish you luck. You suck, though. Last game of the day. This was a barn burner. Brady versus Brian. Brian ended up winning 123 to 121.5.
Oh!
That was a close one.
That's really close.
That was really close. Now, Brian was down about, I would say, 28 points, something like that, going into the Pittsburgh game. And what do you know? D'Angelo Williams heard, Brian was down and he was playing Brady. He said, "Fuck you, Brady." He said, "Fuck you, Brady."
Big head.
He said, "Fuck his big head." He said, "Fuck that guy's big head." Just fuck him.
Brady's got a big head.
31 points. D'Angelo Williams brings Brian to victory. But Brian, not very good coaching, leaving over 40 points on your bench. Ouch. Yeah, let's zing that motherfucker right there. So, I don't think Brian's going to do well this season. I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
He's my brother, but I don't know. Before we get to next week's previews, let's look at the best win, worst loss.
Best win, worst loss.
Okay, for best win, I got to give it to Brian. Coming back from 40 points,
That was close.
getting to 31 points
That was real close.
from D'Angelo, beating Brady. Brady thought he was going to have his first win. He doesn't win often, okay? He does not win often. Brian beat him. Brady's heart was shattered. I think he cut himself that night. And now for the worst loss, Alex Hackathorn. Alex Hackathorn, worst loss. I'm sure he thought he was going to win when Gurley easily could put up 20 points. All he needed was 15 points and he could have won. But you never win when you play against me. Because I am the best. Don't worry about that. Before we get to the next week's previews, let's take a word from our sponsors.
Fleshlight feels like a real pussy.
Those look appetizing. I bet you'd buy one, wouldn't you?
Heck yeah, I already got 3 of them. I buy another 2.
Can I borrow one tonight?
Fuck yeah, you can.
Yes.
I'll throw it in the dishwasher.
Let's go. Perfect, yes.
We'll be clean about it.
They are machine washable. Don't forget that. Okay, so now we look at next week's previews.
Week 2 matchups.
First up, me, because I am the best, versus my brother Brian. Now, I'm going to have to pick myself in this one, just because, I'm better all around. Know more about football, know more about fantasy. Brian thinks he's good, but he's not, and he's my brother, he's a piece of shit. Who do you pick?
It's going to be a real close game, but I would have to give the edge to whoever has more players that can jump higher.
Okay. So, I think that's, they can all jump pretty high.
Well, I'm just saying, I like people that jump up and catch the balls.
You like balls, don't you? But if you had to pick one.
Brian?
Okay. Immediately fired. Fuck you, James. Okay, next we have Caleb versus Alex Ray. Now, Caleb put up a lot of points last week. Alex Ray did not. I'm gonna take Caleb in this one. It's gonna be tough. Newcomer to the league. I don't know if he's got what it takes. Who are you gonna take in this one?
I think it's a toss-up, honestly. I think Caleb might come through with the win.
gonna take Caleb. But Caleb got two votes on that one. Mitch and Dustin. Gonna be pretty one-sided, I think. I think Mitch just jizzes all over Dustin's face. All over his ginger hair, really. Like, he's gonna turn that hair white.
Just a clean sweep.
Just clean sweep.
Sleep in it.
Mitch over him. Dustin has no chance this season. Dylan versus Brady. Now, I'm gonna take the underdog on this one. I'm gonna say Brady's gonna get his first win here. He's gonna feel good about it too, because Dylan's pretty terrible.
Yeah.
You agree?
Dylan's performance this week, I didn't think it was up to par. So I'm gonna go with Brady. I'm gonna go with Brady. This
Wow,
week.
Brady. There you go. Simon versus Hack in the last matchup. Now Simon, he put up pretty good points last week. He beat last year's champ. But I think Hack's got the better team. All around. And I think Hack's going to take this one by at least 20 points.
Hack Daddy.
Hack Daddy's going to take it. Oh, Hack Daddy.
Hack Daddy.
Oh,
Hack Daddy.
shit. Well, it's been real. It's been real fun for our first show.
Oh.
First show of the evening. First show of the season.
Great season opener here.
I think it's gonna be. I think I'm gonna win it.
Yeah.
Probably.
We might even have another guest on here soon. You never know.
We might
He's gonna
have.
drop by.
Gonna try to get Colin Kaepernick in here. Get him on his knees. And play the national anthem. But that's all we got here for In the Apartment. I'm Eric Castor. This is James Peterson.
That's me.
Look at him. He's cute. We'll see you next week.
Yeah. Sometimes things just get really crazy.